Hi friends! Today's video is all about taking notes. Your learning goal for today is I can take good notes. Let's get started. To begin, note-taking can be done one of two ways. This first way I'm going to show you is how to take notes using your pencil and your notebook paper. The first thing you're going to want to do is always put the date on the top of your paper. The next thing you're going to do is to write a heading to identify the topic of your notes. So for example, if you were taking notes on, let's say, observing beetles, then you're going to want to title your notes Beetles. That way you can keep your notes nice and organized and you know what all of your notes are going to be about. Then you're going to list your notes using numbers or bullets. I'm using bullet points in this list right now, but I suggest, since you're just starting, to maybe use numbers instead. Now, one cool thing about notes is they do not need to be in complete sentences. That's right, boys and girls. They do not need to have a complete sentence. A note is just a quick thought or an observation that you have, and you just write it down. It doesn't have to have capital letters and periods and all that good jazz. Another way you can take notes is by drawing pictures. You're still going to put the date at the top. You can always look at the board in your classroom for the date if you're not sure what it is or how to spell it. And you're still going to want to put a heading. So on the top of your sheet where you're drawing your pictures, you're going to want to put what you're taking notes about. So if I were taking notes about observing a class pet, then I would make sure my heading said class pet, and then all my pictures would be my notes, and those would be my drawings that relates to the topic of my notes. You can draw a picture here and here. You can label them if you'd like, and then once you filled up your first two boxes, then you're going to go to box 3 and box 4 and finish your notes there. You get to choose, friends. When you take notes, you can either have the choice of writing them out using a bulleted or numbered list, or you can choose to draw it using your pictures. Just remember that notes need to have a date and a heading.